Hey everyone, how's it going? Get my camera set up here. Weston and Camden back there behind me. Mute that. Just gonna give it a minute, wait for people to get in here. Hey, Mr. Be Real, how's it going, buddy? Trying to figure all this out. This is my first time doing a live stream, so just trying to figure out where everything is. I got my phone set up here on a little tripod, and then have my computer here in front of me, so just trying to figure out where everything is and all that fun stuff. It's definitely a learning curve. Good to hear. Hey, can you hear me okay? Just want to double check audio. Is there too much background noise? Hey Barry, hey Harold. How's it going, guys? Can you turn down the TV a little bit?
As soon as this toddler hops in here.
All right, good to hear. Thank you, E's and B's. Hey Casey, how's it going? Casey says hi to the family. Jesse and the boys are back here. We're having a late supper as usual. We just got so much going on. Oh, look up here, bud. The camera's up here. You can say hi. This is Weston. Look. Alrighty. Well, yes. Harold, we're coming to your home state. Man, it's gonna be a first for us. We have never been to New Hampshire. You've never been to New Hampshire, right?
No, it's far from home for us.
Yeah, we have been to New York. I mean, that's as far north as I've been. Have you ever been? No? You're just Pennsylvania, huh?
Niagara Falls, does that count for anything?
Niagara Falls? I mean, that's pretty well Pennsylvania. Hey Ingrid, how's it going? So yeah, New Hampshire. We are pumped up for that. We were just looking, so 19 hours. 19 hours to get there. So that's why we're leaving tomorrow. We have the camper and the truck sitting out here outside of the house, and I'm gonna be sitting here doing the live stream. Jessie is still getting things packed up and everything. If it wasn't for her, there's no way we'd ever make it to any of these events. So shout out to my amazing wife for getting us all packed up and everything. Janice, hello from Washington State. Oh my gosh, hello. You are a ways away. Man, thank you guys so much for joining in right now. We, like I said, we're leaving tomorrow. We're pulling out first thing in the morning while these two rugrats are still sleeping. Definitely want to get on the road and make it several hours before they wake up. We're really hoping to make it to the Ohio state line, Indiana-Ohio line. That'll be about 4 hours. So we're gonna leave here, hopefully, like at least by 5. What do you think?
At least. Yeah.
At least 5. That will give us a good 4 hours head start. And I'd probably like to make it, gosh, I don't know, at least 12 hours tomorrow.
Middle of Pennsylvania, at least.
Yeah, middle of Pennsylvania. Like, I guess we're gonna be swinging up like towards Lake Erie. So, hey Kenneth from Oklahoma, how's it going, buddy? He doesn't know what else to do. Whenever he's on camera, this is what we get. So, hey, you can just wave hi. It's okay. People don't want to see your tongue. So, a couple things. I have not been on social media today to keep up with everything. So, as far as I know, as far as No Prep Kings cars go, Obviously, the big leak was Lizzie Musey's car, right? The 68 Camaro. Whew, man, that thing is beautiful. It looks like it's gonna make some power. Looks like she stuck with the nitrous power. Obviously, the Musey engine. You when it's in the family, right? You can't go any other way. But man, those cars have proven themselves again and again, and I don't blame her at all for sticking with it. So we are excited. I will definitely be making a video of her car and her car alone, hoping to get some time where I can actually get Lizzie aside. Hopefully, that's my plan right now. Hopefully get a couple minutes, kind of like Scott Taylor did for us back in Georgia a couple weeks ago. That was pretty awesome. Super thankful for him, and hopefully she'll do the same. And then the other one coming out of California, obviously Brandon James is finally making his No Prep Kings debut. So that's going to be huge. Big old blower car. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I want to get to some of these comments. Definitely want to give you guys shout outs. Just so thankful for your guys' support through this whole thing. Got to Ken from California. Kenneth, another Kenneth. Hey, man. Looks like we got Janice in here. Kevin from St. Louis. Did she officially name it Bonnie? I've seen that in a couple posts. I didn't. Yeah, a couple. Casey. Hey, what do you need, bud? You want out?
I'll get it.
Okay.
And yeah, I did see her post. Bonnie.
Bonnie, that's pretty sweet. We were just with Nick from Hustlin' Horsepower this past weekend up there in Ohio, and I think him and his wife kind of go by Bonnie and Clyde. So that's kind of ironic. That's pretty cool to see. I'm glad she named the car. I personally like when the guys name the cars. It's easier to talk about them. I can remember the name of a car a whole lot easier than I can first and last names of people. Pete from Macon. Hey, we went through Macon. Am I pronouncing that right? It's kind of like bacon, but with an M. Macon.
Sounds right.
We went through there in Georgia when we were down there at the race. That's pretty awesome. Hi, Pete. Hello, Ben from Daytona Beach, Florida. That was our first time in Florida, actually. That was crazy to see. I didn't know you guys had so much farm ground down there. Hey, Bill. How's it going? Okay, John. Okay, it's a 69 Camaro. That's right. My bad. So we're excited to see both of those cars. Definitely excited to see what Chuck 55 has up his sleeves. So I seen he had a post that he wasn't going to be in Cordova. Well, what a blessing that was that he didn't have to miss a points race. And I haven't seen. Does anybody know? Is he ready to rock and roll? I've not seen a post from him. I get on my phone, but I'm using it for the live feed right now. So who else? Sean Wilhoit. So he was not in Georgia. He went. Man, he had some motor problems. He ended up like buying a motor from Shake and Bake from Cody Baker, and I'm not sure if he blew that one up too, but he was having some major power plant issues. So hopefully he's ready to go too.
Don't jump on your brother like that.
Do you want me to do something wrong?
Yeah, so the chance of rain, yeah, I know. I've been watching the weather all week. It looks like they keep on pushing it back, so I'm just hoping the next couple days it kind of fades into the night of Saturday. That's really what I'm hoping for. And man, I hope it's not a washout. The good thing is that we have already made plans where when we leave tomorrow, we'll be in New Hampshire, and then we have some family that we're going to visit in Eastern PA. So we're going to be out there all that next week, and then obviously we'll be in Eastern PA for the next race at, I think it's Maple Grove is the raceway out there in Mountain. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. They had to, yeah, 3S Hobbies. Yes, perfect timing. We will be at Maple Grove Raceway. And am I pronouncing Mountain correctly? They had to have picked the hardest pronouncing cities there ever was. So like, Hebron. Okay, I was pronouncing it Hebron. Definitely got corrected there. What else was there? Jupiter was pretty easy. Yeah, I was saying Adele, and I go down to the Dollar General down from the track to get some ice, and I'm like, yeah, hey, this is a cool little town, and Adele, and they're like, Adele? No, it's Adele. And I'm like, oh, seriously? That's crazy. But I think that's it so far, of course. Moten. Moten? Is that better? Let's read some of these here. Christopher, Murder Nova's looking good. Hopefully he gets more testing in. Yeah, oh man, he's got that car looking really good. I couldn't be happier for him. Him and his family. Yeah, the weather, obviously. Skin cutter, yeah, that's always up in the air. Hopefully everything works out. I'm not sure what they're gonna do if we get Friday in. Like, Friday there's race your way in, right? But if Saturday doesn't happen, gosh, doesn't even look like we'd get it in on Sunday. It might be like a Monday thing. I don't even know if they can do that. I could only hope that they do that for everyone. I mean, besides like the Ohio guys and Jeff Lutz, who's up in PA, like so many people are from the South, and these guys coming all the way from California. Like, can you imagine bringing your toter home and your stacker trailer all the way from California and the race get canceled? I mean, holy mackerel. These guys do so much traveling for this show. I mean, like I said, guys, they're just like us. I mean, they don't get a whole lot of stuff paid for, or as much as we really think. It's just crazy what they do. Most of them, they'll make it happen, but other ones, it's just like, hey, I can't make it happen. So I won't be surprised if we don't see some people from out west on these eastern races. It's just, I don't blame them. I can't imagine how far that is. I have no idea. But let's read some of these comments here. Harold, I'm watching the local weather here in New Hampshire right now, so I'll update you guys in a couple minutes. Sounds good. Kenneth, is Chief joining in on next race? I've not seen. I highly doubt it at this point. He hasn't showed up. I don't know why he'd travel clear to New Hampshire to make his first debut, unless he's trying to prove something. But hey, boys, keep it down a little bit. Okay? Yeah, they're having a jolly old time. Let's see here. Janice, I'm hoping Murder Nova runs great this year. I love that new car. Absolutely. I'm so glad he went gloss black. It makes the car look insanely better than the flat black. I mean, obviously he's got to keep the OG, but definitely beautiful gloss black on that. Casey, looking forward to see Prenut can back up the last win. Yes, absolutely. That car, like Justin's been saying online, he has a bullet on his back right now. And you know, I was kind of surprised in a way, but in a way I'm not, I guess. You know, Justin shared that, I mean, he got his way in on a chip draw. I mean, that just goes to show, guys, like, it ain't over until it's over. Like, he could easily just drove that car right in the trailer and been heading on down the road, and production probably would have been on the phone calling him like, hey, there's a chance you can get back in, come draw a chip. Like, there were some guys that probably didn't even go draw chips. I wouldn't be surprised. That's That's crazy. He turned a winning chip draw into $40,000. So, man, props to him and all the money and talent he's got into that car. Like, he's got it on rails. I'm enjoying seeing his success. I'm enjoying seeing that competition. What about you guys? I mean, yeah, Ryan Martin's won 2 out of the first 3 points races, but I mean, there's some fast cars out there. He's got some strict competition this year, and I know over these past couple weeks we've all seen it on social media, right? They are all out testing their life away pretty much. I mean, they're out renting tracks left and right, teams working together, pulling parts together. Parts, obviously, that was a big topic this past weekend in Ohio. In the finals with Hustle and Horsepower against Perry Stanley at the Marion County Raceway No Prep Series race, right? I mean, they didn't have a finals. You guys may have seen that on the channel. I don't know if you saw my post or not, but they did not even race the final. There was rain coming in, and it was right there. I mean, there might have been a small window where they could have got the race in, but at the end of the day, Nick from Hustle and Horsepower, he came out and said basically his car was hurt, it wasn't broke, and he just couldn't risk, with all the races that are coming up, not having a motor or not being able to find a specific part, right? I mean, everything is still scarce and hard to come by. I hope we can get back to normal here soon. It's been a crazy ride. We've all been on the same ride. So let me catch up on some of these comments here. I don't want to leave anyone out. Ingrid, big Murder Nova fan. Trayvon, Dean looks good. Yes, Disco Dean looks really good. So him and Bodie, obviously, you guys may have seen that they were the first race. I don't know if you had heard or not, but that was a call out. And Disco Dean went with it, So obviously at that point, both of those cars were up and ripping. Bodie, it looks like he's still going to be in his son's car this weekend. Can anyone take a look at that? Maybe take a look online and see if Bodie, he did share a picture of his, what is his car? I know it's going to be a Pro-Charged Hemi of some sort. I think it's a Pro-Charged Noonan, actually. Kind of like Dominator's motor, if I'm not mistaken. But I remember seeing a picture of it. It was blue with black. Man, it looked bad. It looked like they were getting close on it. So yeah, Disco Dean, you never can count him out. That is one of the loudest cars there. I enjoy every time he comes to the line. Always makes a good lick. Kevin just watched Big Chief's live stream. He didn't mention NPK at all. Yeah, shocker. No surprise there. I don't know what he's trying to prove, right? I mean, he wants to be all street, yet, we all see. Yeah, that's another topic. That's another topic. It's such a crazy topic. I enjoyed. We went up to either the Illinois or the St. Louis race during season 3 when Chief was there, and it's as a shock to you guys as it is to me that Chief won't take the time for NPK, right? I mean, most of the 405 guys have grabbed a hold of it. They have a fantastic team. Chief would only add to that team. Is it maybe because, he's not an original guy, so he's not going to be the leader, doesn't like taking the back role? It's not because of lack of attention. He had the longest line. People would wait in that line for an hour or more probably, on Friday, like the day before the event when they're all not taking a whole lot of time to sign autographs on Saturday. People would wait in line for hours, and who knew if you would even make it up there to see him. You know, he may turn around and start working on the car or something. So it wasn't for a lack of merchandise sales or anything. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm at a loss there. Casey Ryan has been out testing hard and long days. Absolutely, I've seen that. Him and Lutz were out. Looks like Lutz found a pretty big issue with his car during his testing down in Georgia last week or 2 weeks ago. Looks like he broke an X brace, and I wouldn't be surprised. I'll talk to him this week if he has an idea, but I think it happened in that finals race for the team attack in Georgia. No, Florida. That was the race that he hit the wall. He come off the line, and it was a free pass because the guy in the left lane had broke, and he ended up taking the pass. And you guys probably saw. If you haven't, check it out on the channel. Be in big letters. Jeff Lutz hits the wall. Yeah, he was on the big end, and that car just got out of control, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was the race that happened. So glad to see that he found that, and just hoping that he can get things back on track. He has had a rough go so far this year. Some of the comments here. Mike McCracken. Steve Petty was testing with Ryan Martin last week. I did see that in his video. Man, Ryan's looking for all the help he can to get that car lined out. He was not happy whatsoever with that car, and you can't blame the guy coming off of 2 wins and then going out the 3rd race in the 2nd round. Man, versus a brand new car that has a fraction of the test passes on it. Yeah, that was a tough pill to swallow for sure in the Fireball camp. Ingrid, lots of fast cars. The trick is, can you last going rounds? No doubt. That's going to be a struggle with this schedule. Casey, I'm going to call it out on your live channel. Jeff Lutz will be in the finals this race. Not calling for him to win, but I think he will be in the finals. I would love to see that. I am a huge Jeff Lutz fan. Him and his wife Christine and Jeffrey Jr. And his pit guys Larry and Wes, they are fantastic people. I love going to the races and hanging out with those guys. They're so down to earth, willing to talk. If you guys are going to be out there at any of the races, make time to go over there. Get a shirt from them, get a hat, get it signed. Jeff is always willing to hop over, sign an autograph, and just shoot the breeze. Fantastic people. So Casey, we're going to be watching out for that call. That is a huge call. So Mr. Be Real, background noise is nothing compared to my wife's Dachshunds. How do you pronounce that dog that your friend has? Dachshunds? Is that right? Dachshunds? We have a friend that has several of those little dogs. 3S Hobbies. I want to see the Death Trap with Chuck win an NPK race. 2 years ago when I was at NPK, Chuck made the fastest pass of the day but blew it up in the process. Yeah, go figure. Oh, Chuck. He has had such a long history in the NPK. It would, oh man, it'd be awesome for him to get a win, but I just don't see it happening. Mr. Be Real, Kevin Stevenson, thanks for the videos. I run a Street Outlaws Facebook group and everyone loves the videos. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate those shares, buddy. Reaper X Gaming, Murder Nova, I believe, was the only one to beat Justin in Georgia. Was it in Team Attack? Murder Nova beat. Yep. And he lost his, help me out here, his Race Your Way In race.
Which one?
Again, I don't have my phone, but he did lose another one before that. And both of those, I believe both of those were because of that power switch. Remember, he had a power switch go bad? So, good thing he got that figured out quick. Again, led to 40 grand. So, huge props to him and his team. Harold, weather is supposed to be scattered showers and thunderstorms, but no complete rainouts, according to News 9. Yeah, and I hope that holds out. But we'll be there. I think there's a lot of people there already. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I saw there were guys leaving yesterday and the day before heading out there. Obviously, they have a lot bigger stackers and everything. It probably takes them a little bit longer to get there, but there's going to be a lot of people there. It wasn't like, I think last week, we got the heads up Wednesday afternoon that it was canceled. So, who else do we got here? Kenneth Ryan Martin was sandbagging. Oh, sadly he wasn't. Dave, watch out for Lizzie and Bonnie, sick car, absolutely. We're pumped for that. Ron Williams, your old barber from Munhall. Oh my gosh, Ron, how's it going, buddy? Man, I just got trimmed up, man. They don't do it the same at Great Clips. They really don't. It's just not the same, buddy. Miss you. Thank you for joining in here. That's awesome. E's and B's. Do you think Daddy Dave will be there? Dude, I really do. I seen his post, and I think he's gonna show up with it not in Dave condition, right? I think he's gonna have it there. I think it's gonna look like the Bird Brothers car for a while. I think he's just gonna rock it beat up because, look, the Bird boys are out there. Like, they threw aerodynamics in the trash. They were like, who cares? Like, we got the horsepower. Let's get out there, turn this thing up, and let's see it go around. And look, they've been in 2 finals since they've hit the wall. So, yeah, I think Dave's gonna be there. I was actually hoping that the Illinois race was going to go on because I'm pretty sure he was going to bring out the truck. Seeing the S10 in person, that would have been awesome. I posted on one of his Facebook comments that he should take the truck and he needs to get a giant order of Daily Dave shirts in stock because he's been out of stock since like the first event. In Hebron, he basically sold out. All he's got is like giant or extra smalls these past couple events. So he needs to get those things back in stock because let's face it, those were a popular shirt. Ryan did good giving him that nickname. Mike, I will be there Saturday, rain or shine. Awesome. Hey, seriously, we'll be there. I think where the trucks and campers are, we are going to be on the left lane, kind of like half track. So you guys see the picture of my truck and camper. Please feel free to stop by. If you are subscribed and an active member, guys, you are a part of the fam, and we'd love to meet you guys. Seriously, you're the only reason that we're doing this. It's not for the money, that's for sure. It's not there. it's not there. You know, for us, we pay our way in just like you guys do. I got no shame. There is $600 every event we go to get the camper in. It's usually, you know, $150 for a spot, or sometimes it's $300 if you have electric, or a premier spot like in the pits, which is a whole lot less walking. Obviously with the camper, we're getting 10 miles to the gallon, so every 300 miles we gotta fill up, and it's $100 every time we fill up. It's not cheap at all to do this stuff. So you guys are the reason. You keep us going, and as we grow, hopefully that money kicks in from YouTube, and hopefully we'll be able to pay for our trips and make something out of this. But you guys are the reason that we're doing it. So thank you. Kenneth, love the channel. Thanks for the content. Can't wait until this weekend. Oklahoma. Gotta go to bed. Hey, peace out, Kenneth. Thank you for joining, buddy. Squirrel Chronicles. What's up, buddy? Loving the new channel. And I'm glad for your family that it's working out. Sorry, Camden's getting a drink of milk down here. Crazy kid. Raymond, hell yeah, I can't wait to meet you in Texas for the finals. It's going to be late. I've been the past 3 years. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. That looks like a beautiful, beautiful track, and obviously the finals is going to be huge. Kevin, Sean, and Ryan were at the Boston Red Sox game on Sunday with their family. That's pretty awesome. I did not see that. That's cool. Casey, how many subs do you have to be able to have the donation button when streaming live? I'm not even sure, buddy. I really appreciate you even thinking about that. Again, it's my first live. I gotta figure this stuff out. I have no idea what I need to do here. I thought I turned on what was called like super chat or stickers or something like that, but I'm not even sure how that works. I'm actually gonna switch screens here on my computer. Hopefully it doesn't jack anything up. I think there's a way to go into the YouTube studio here. While I'm taking a second to do this, go ahead and comment, guys. Let's just make some calls right now. Who do you guys think is going to win in New Hampshire? Epping, New Hampshire, race number 4. Who we got so far? Ryan Martin, 1-2, and Prenup, Justin Swanstrom. Who do you guys think? Let me take a second here and see what all I can do here. Yeah, I have no idea. I'll have to try and figure that stuff out so we can give you guys an opportunity for super chat and I think stickers, maybe something like that. Not entirely sure, but we'll get it figured out. Let's go back to my channel, see if I can get my screen back up where I can see your guys' comments, because on here they disappear really quick. DG Classic, hey man, how's it going? Thanks for joining, buddy. Appreciate your support. You have been a long-time supporter of the channel since the get, so thank you, buddy. Let's see here. Here we go. The squirrel says, I think it takes 10,000 subs to do that. That, I did see something about 10,000 subs. I know for sure you need that to get a merchandise. Am I saying that right? Merchandise? It sounds weird. To get a merchandise store up. So some of you guys have asked about that. We're looking into it. Definitely don't want to put anything out there lame that nobody wants. So we'll see how the channel does this weekend and the following weekend on this big 2-week-long trip. If it grows immensely, then yeah, we're gonna hop on it and get some sweet merchandise on order. Definitely hats and shirts. If you guys can think of anything else cool that you guys would want, put it in the comments. Give us some ideas. Let's take a look at some of these predictions. Casey, Justin Swanstrom going for the back-to-back. Can't blame you there. Dan, Swan Gang. Looks like we got Ingrid and DG Classic, and Reaper going Murder Nova. That would be huge. I would love to see Murder Nova win one. Mr. Be Real, Cordova is close to me. Hope to meet you guys. Yes, that would be awesome, Mr. Be Real. I know you've been a long-time supporter as well, so that would be awesome. Okay, you're getting a little out of control with the milk, son. Okay? Need a towel. Sorry, just had to clean up a 2-year-old's milk mess. Look at this. Come up here. You have to say hi to everybody. You haven't said hi. This is Camden. You do just like your brother, don't you? With the tongue out. Can you just wave? Just wave. Say hi. There you go. Thank you, buddy. So obviously, me and the boys got our hairs cut, getting ready for the long trip. That way, you don't have to find a barber or something out there. Just add to the hecticness of traveling. E's and B's. Ryan Martin. Yeah, I mean, he's been out with Steve Petty. You can't hardly bet against the guy. Raymond, I'm gonna have to go either Kai or Lizzie. Yeah, I think they're due. Donnie going Lizzie as well. Yeah, those two cars, it's inevitable. Kai, he was in a semifinal and a final. So yeah, he's due. Hopefully Lizzie's car is way better than her previous car. Obviously, since it's built specifically for NPK, it's gonna be awesome. What else? Who else we got here? The Squirrel is going Swanstrom, but I love Lizzie Musey's new car. Yep, absolutely. Mike, I would love to see Murder Nova win it, but I'm pulling for Swanstrom. Absolutely. DG Murder Nova went 9 rounds last race. They are due for a big win, no doubt, hands down. What else? Let's go. Kevin, every 1,000 stars is a $100. What's that? Maybe you can elaborate on that. I'm not sure what that is. But if so, then we need lots of stars to help fund these trips. But seriously, I can't thank you guys enough for getting on there. There's so many of you, like, you comment on every video, and guys, you all know, you're in Facebook, you know the algorithm, right? I mean, the more thumbs ups and comments and watch time, and if you let the ads play through and just all that stuff, it all goes into it. So just thank you for watching these videos that we put out. We are looking into, obviously, closing in on what, 6,600 subscribers. Obviously 10,000 is in sight, so we are looking at the membership portion of it. I think like 187 Customs, they just started that. I think Swanstrom started it as well, so we're looking into that. Obviously there's different giving levels and different perks that go along with those, so I'm watching videos on those and trying to get a game plan. Obviously, I mean, I'd love to be in it for the long haul, so I am looking into that stuff. Let's see a couple more of these predictions. Doyle says prenup. Kevin, Murder Nova, hashtag Moron Nation. I love that they have that. That's too cool. The Squirrel, I would buy an NPK fam t-shirt. Thank you so much. Casey's waving. I don't know if you're leaving, but if you are, see you, buddy. Thank you for joining. Dan, God bless. Thank you guys so much. John, I think Ryan, he has been practicing a lot. Yep. Kevin, need to do live streams from Facebook where we can send you stars to help out with your cost. Okay. So there's a software that I was looking into where we can do like multiple streams. We can do like YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So I don't know if that would help with that, but I'll definitely look into that a little bit more. Like I said, I just wanted to throw this out there. I've never done it before. Just wanted to see how it would go. You guys have exceeded my expectations. I see how many likes we got, how many people are on here, and you know, honestly, I was just hoping for a handful. So again, like you guys have all along, you've exceeded my expectations. Thank you for putting up with my kiddos here. Again, our plans real quick. We will be heading to New Hampshire. and then Pennsylvania, and then I think we're gonna come home for a couple days, the last week of July, and then head back out to South Carolina. So that's our plans right now. I want to get a couple more of these comments in before we go ahead and hang this out. I do want to mention, we've gone over some NPK stuff. We've gone over plans. Now, to end this, I want to turn it over to your guys. Do you guys have any questions for us whatsoever? Throw them out there. We'll definitely take a look at them and answer all the ones that we can.
Wait,
Let's
your finger
see.
will magically not hurt if you have my phone.
Donnie, Lizzie had great test at VMP last weekend. Absolutely, I agree. That car looked like it was exactly what it was made to be. Reaper, I'm retiring from OG Midwest Street Car shirt that I had almost all of 4 or 5 signed in Georgia. That's awesome.
You want a different movie?
Getting all those guys to sign. I love that they take time to do that. That's what makes the sport what it is. That's why there are so many fans. Bobby, just found your channel a couple weeks ago and it's awesome. I'll be following you, and thanks for the great videos from Alabama. Thank you, Bobby from Alabama. Timmy, man, keep up with the good work. I think your channel is awesome, and if not this week, then soon. Bird Brothers due for one. No doubt. Guaranteed those guys get one this year. They've been so close already in their cars. You know, not tip-top shape.
You want to watch Peter?
So,
Wait, I'll go back.
let's see here.
You want to watch Peter?
Is there an email we can use? Yeah, absolutely. Guys, if you want to get a hold of us, send us a personal message. Whatever you need to do. It is noprepfam@gmail.com. So go ahead and send us some messages. Check my email every day. So absolutely, that's awesome. Thank you for mentioning that. That's noprepfam@gmail.com. Casey, you get a PayPal account and post in your comment section below. We can donate that way. YouTube will take a lot from you anyways if we use Super Chat. Yeah, I need to look into that Super Chat thing. Even like the membership thing, I think it's like I think it says that I get 70% of it. Like, are you serious? Like, I'm putting out my original content. You're already getting so much from my ads on my videos. Like, you gotta take 30% of my membership? Come on, man. That is what it is. It's an awesome platform. You can't. There's nothing comparable to it right now. Let's see here. Andrew, you should hug your wife more. Her patience must be big. Keep up. Good videos. Yes. My wife does not get enough credit. She's the reason that I can be out there and get footage that I do. Because these guys, they're not a huge fan of the super loud cars. Like, when it gets to like the small tire and 7.0 index cars, like, they're not nearly as loud, but man, when some of those cars they get out there, those big blower cars, these pro charged cars with zoomies, like, they're stupid loud. We do have headphones for them, but again, they're 3 and 2. Like, it's hard to keep them on them. So yeah, my wife spends a lot of time in the air conditioning in the camper, and she does not get enough credit.
I mean, we just have snacks in place, so.
Yeah. We definitely stock up on the snacks, and hopefully we can get some service there.
Yes, if we could watch a movie, that would be great.
If we could get some service there this weekend and get you guys to have some Disney Plus, whatnot, that'll be super helpful. DG Classic, no, we do not have Cash App, but thank you for asking. Like, again, we'll look into this stuff. You guys that have reached out several times to give to us, you don't have to do that. Seriously, we want to be able to formalize something and give everyone an opportunity to it. But again, I'll look into it. We'll see what our options are. Kevin, you were mentioning, yeah, every 1,000 stars on Facebook is $100. That would be awesome. I'm not sure, is that like, I'll look into it. Ingrid, can't wait to see the races this weekend. Thank you again. Casey, patience is the DNA of a mom. Yeah. John, doing great. Can't wait to see what you post. Thanks, John. Reaper, how do you deal with a 2-year-old boy? Ask her. she's got it down pat.
No, I don't. I just pretend.
Kevin, have you ever thought about live streaming the races? Yes. So I want to address this. Live streaming the races at these events is not going to happen, essentially. Here's what we're up against. Number one, we're up against production. That would probably not go over very well. I'm pretty sure people have before. I've talked to some people that it didn't go over very well. Number two, the signal, the cell service at these races, especially on Saturday, you have at least 20,000 people there, don't you think?
It's not that big.
10,000. I don't know. Enough people that it drags down the cell service where you can't even load your timeline on Facebook, let alone go live. If we did, it would be in like, I don't even know, like, there'd only be 10 pixels on the screen. You'd have no idea that it was a car on the screen. So, unfortunately, I really wish I could. It'd make my life a whole lot easier, just to be up there with a tripod and camera and make that happen. But I just don't see it happening. So, as many people that have asked, I really wish I could, but I don't see it happening. Doyle, looking forward to your posts from the races. Keep up the good work on all the videos. Thank you, Doyle. The squirrel, you're a lucky man. Yes, I am. I have the best wife and best family in the world that allow me to even have this opportunity to even go out on this crazy adventure. So, super thankful for them. Drag Race Life, thanks for your at the track videos. Man, I'm just glad you guys are enjoying them. Guys, it's been awesome. It's been an awesome first live. I want to do this again, and maybe it can be like a weekly thing, a midweek thing, I don't know. But again, thank you guys so much for joining. I'm gonna call it a wrap. You guys have been awesome, hands down the best followers there are. So thank you guys very much. We're gonna call it a night. We're gonna finish packing up the bags in the camper and head out first thing in the morning. So thank you guys. I think you can still leave comments, so I'll try and get to some of those here after we end this. But until the race, I think we're gonna make a video traveling, because it's gonna be a long race. We'll make a video on the way out there and do some editing once we get to the track, and then obviously we'll have the pit tour Friday. We'll have the pit tour. I'll try and catch up with Lizzie and Brandon James on their new cars for sure. Try and talk to some of the guys that have put new power plants in or whatnot. So it's gonna be a fun weekend, that's for sure. So thank you guys again. Appreciate you, and look out for the videos coming. See ya.